The Syrian people don't dislike the United States or the American people. They dislike the American government because of the war that they did to Syria, funding ISIS, bombing Syria, imposing economic sanctions, and being illegal here. What's your biggest fear? Well, obviously, my biggest fear is Joe Biden coming to Syria and, like sniffing me. I really am afraid of that. Like every single day I wake up and I pray to God that that never happens to me. What kind of woman is your type? Now look, this might sound controversial, okay? Especially in this day and age, but call me old school, but I like my woman without a penis. I really do. How soon do you think it's going to be before we have to fight for our lives in America? Well, as soon as the pansexuals take over, you guys are fucked. Are you guys still getting bombed over in Syria? Praying for you and your countrymen. Well, thank you so much for your prayers. And yes, we are still getting bombed. I mean, Syria is still a war zone. And the last time we got bombed in Damascus was last week when I filmed it from my balcony. Are you scared for your life every day living in Syria? Well, you have to remember something, that I've been living in a war zone for the past 10 years of my life. So after a while, it's like you either get used to it or you get numb to it. What's your message to your ex-girlfriend? Wow. I'll be like, I used to think that you took my breath away, but then I realized that I was only suffocated by your bullshit. Do you think there'll ever be democracy in Syria? Well, I hope not. I mean, I'm joking, but of course I hope so. My favorite color is called Vanta Black. It's a color so black that it is considered darker than Hitler's heart and brighter than my future. Many people I know are getting pregnant. What the hell is in the air? I mean, I don't know, legs? How's the oil spill situation? Well, unfortunately, the oil spill situation in Syria keeps getting worse. They are saying that it is growing and spreading across the Mediterranean Sea, and it could reach the island of Cyprus, so it's bad. Do you masturbate? Sin to the no! Why the hell would I touch myself when the Lord touches me every single day? Can I get an amen? Somebody. Are the Alawites a threat to Syria? Of course not. The Alawites are like a minority group in Syria. The real threat in Syria are ISIS and Al-Qaeda and all of these extremist jihadist terrorist groups. It's these baboons that are a threat. What's the airspeed velocity of a swallow? Wow! I mean, come on, you should ask your mother. She's been doing that all her life. She just forgot to do it with you. Are Syrians mandated to take the job? Well, thankfully no. Like, the job is not mandatory here. Like, masks are optional, and like no one is getting fired from their job for not taking the job. And like the bars and restaurants and shops are all open. Alright guys, that would be all for the Q&A today. Thank you all for submitting your questions. I hope you guys learned something new and laughed at the same time. And until next time, please make sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram and YouTube. Peace!